Hello everybody, what's up? RezenatorZen here. Now, most of my subscribers will probably remember a video that I did, I think a year ago, that was a response to the Angry Aussie's video, Conspiracy Theorists STFU. I did a review of that where I said a day before I was going to do a video about conspiracy theories, but I didn't. And then he did his video and it was weird. Now, many of you may know that video, but I thought, hey, it's been a year, I might as well do a video about conspiracy theories. But before I get into ranting and raving about the conspiracy theories, I want to make a distinction that is very, very clear. A distinction between a conspiracy and a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory is usually thought up by people who need a very elaborate explanation for a world event. A very ornate description of something that happened and an explanation. Conspiracies are generated by people who are skeptical and look for evidence that supports their statements, and most conspiracy theories don't have evidence to back any of their fucking statements. Now, I'm going to talk about one of the conspiracy theories that is hits really home to me because it's about 9/11. Now, I didn't know anybody who died in 9/11, but I just think that whoever thinks that 9/11 was a government plot needs to be fucking beat down. Just because, I mean, some of the conspiracy theories I've heard, and I've heard these from the Penn and Teller show about conspiracy theories, and I haven't really done any research about any other conspiracy theories, but one of the major conspiracy theories is that that 9/11 was a government plot, and they also attacked Bill Maher about him not saying anything and not commenting on Building 7 and all that shit. I've heard it from different sources, but one of the things that it was a government plot. First of all, I don't think the government would have the lack of morals to do that, to actually just kill their own citizens just for a sheer fact to go kill more people. Don't think that would ever happen. But that's just me because I use a level head. I'm not someone who needs to grab at desperate facts and rework it into a grandiose explanation. What the conspiracy of 9/11 really was and is that people who came from Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and other countries who had very hostile thoughts about the United States came together and misinterpreted their holy book, the Quran. They misconstrued it, misinterpreted it, believed that they would get 72 virgins and have other motivations for coming over here and destroying a building, killing people. Now this has been evidenced, and this is not even like that far-fetched that people would want to blow up the World Trade Center, because there were many attempts on it. There was one, I think, in '93, where there was an attempt at trying to blow up the World Trade Center with a van bomb. These people took a whole new meaning to that concept of trying to blow up the World Trade Center by using a plane. Not just one plane, but two planes. Now, they were very hostile, very psychotically determined to do this. And some people believe quite oddly that that the government wouldn't have didn't act when they knew that there was going to be an attack, that they didn't act. Now, whether or not that they might have done that, maybe that there are people in the government that would do that, is beside the fact. The fact is that if you really think about it, these people came from different countries. There was a miscommunication between Interpol, CIA, NSA, FBI, all these different organizations. There was a miscommunication. And you really got to think that it's pretty easy to have a miscommunication like that. They got all this information about this, and then they didn't talk fast enough with like the FAA, the airport security, stuff like that. They didn't tell it to them in time. They were just like a day behind or an hour behind. People who eventually got into a plane and rammed it into the World Trade Center. And people bring up Building 7, which, I mean, if you really think about it, I don't really know the geography of New York, but I mean, when people say Building 7 was a separate explosion or shit like that, but you gotta think about that there's probably debris and shit falling that could have demolished Building 7. As I said, I never actually looked into the topography and the geography of Manhattan, so I don't know how close Building 7 really was to the World Trade Center. I don't know. But more than likely, it was brought down by debris and other things falling from the sky, and that's what probably destroyed World Trade Center Building 7. I'm not gonna believe me, I don't believe anything the government says. No, that's the kind of person I am. I don't believe anything that people say unless they have evidence. And that's why I don't really believe anything that these conspiracy theories say, because they don't have any real evidence explaining their theories. They're just pulling shit out of their ass. But that's all I'm really gonna say about this topic for now. So peace, love, harmony, and be skeptical. Don't be a conspiracy theorist. See you guys later.